Published time, the 25th of December 2018, 1543. The U.S. legal system has become a cheap farce, where rulings are politically charged and impossible to challenge legally, jailed Russian businessman Viktor Bout says. He warned that great changes are looming in America. Bout has been in custody for many years after being arrested in 2008 in Thailand during a U.S. sting operation. He was eventually convicted in 2012 over conspiring to kill American citizens by allegedly selling weapons to the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, (FARC), receiving a quarter-century jail term. Read more. The businessman has always maintained his innocence, stating that he was involved only in a legitimate cargo business. While Bout has been experiencing health issues in jail, the man himself is reluctant to speak about his problems. Russia's authorities are aware of all my problems. Why would I write tearful, mournful letters and ask for help? The government and the embassy know what they should do. When an opportunity shows up, I'm sure that they'll take all the steps necessary, Bout told the Izvestia newspaper in an interview. But what really keeps him afloat is the support from family and friends, as well as from total strangers, he receives. Lots of strangers are writing letters with words of support. I'm very grateful to them, Bout said, adding that he tries his best to reply to everyone. The jailed Russian, however, does not appear to be optimistic about prospects of his lengthy term being overturned. Given the state of the U.S. legal system, trying to clear his name while playing by its rules is virtually impossible and quite pointless, Bout believes, as he has become a pawn in a big geopolitical game. The main and only reason behind his incarceration is to intimidate other Russians so that they give in to U.S. demands, he added, wary of his own fate. Regarding my innocence, to whom I can prove it? To what system? Look at what is happening in the United States. They are trying to do what they've done to me, not only to their distinguished generals, but the president himself. The American justice system has become a cheap farce. Such a situation in the U.S. cannot last forever, and the country will experience great changes in the near future since U.S. society is way too polarized, the jailed Russian believes. This country is at the doorstep of great changes, and, in my opinion, a revolution, which is virtually inevitable. Many out there are ready for the civil war, on the two sides, armed to the teeth and only waiting for the moment when someone starts to spill blood, Bout added. While politicians in Washington are ramping up tensions and seeking confrontation with Russia, the general public actually thinks otherwise, Bout said, citing his personal experience. Over these years, I've formed an opinion that the Americans are largely for good relations with Russia. At least, that's how it is for those who live in rural areas. The people are conservative, plain out there, where I serve my term, he stated, adding that the Russians and the Americans actually have more things in common than dividing them. Also on RT.com, at least 30 Russian political prisoners held in foreign nations, ombudsman claims. Subscribe to RT newsletter to get stories the mainstream media won't tell you.